All right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah, Kodash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Now, I got two articles. This first one saying Amazon wants an AI bracelet that records everything you say, and also this one here. It says China begins experimenting with merger of man and machine in pursuit of powerful new AI, which we understand that these both are cohesive, man. They correlate in unison due to the fact that ultimately Esau is trying to, exalt himself as Yahweh Bashim Shai, as a God upon the earth, man. And he's going to do it through his technocracy. Same thing that our apostles, starting with our apostles, have been saying for decades, man, right? And through the Spirit, hey, it's easy to see, right? So let's start with here. It says in a groundbreaking development in the realm of wearable technology, right, which right now it's wearable. It's quote unquote non-invasive, right? Meaning it's external. But E wants it within you, right? He wants to merge man and machine, transhumanism. Hence the MOTB, which is the CHI to the P, Revelation 13 and 16. Hey, so you're seeing prophecy is being furthered at a rate that we've never seen before, showing you how close we are into the end. It says, in a groundbreaking development in the realm of wearable technology, a new AI-powered device has emerged that could transform how individuals interact with their surroundings. Amazon has introduced an innovative wearable dubbed B, designed to integrate artificial intelligence into daily life seamlessly. This compact device worn on the wrist or clipped to clothing offers users real-time assistance through voice commands and personalized data analysis. The B wearable aims to enhance productivity by providing reminders, navigation support, and even health monitoring features. Right, and this is what he does. He always gives forth quote-unquote positive incentives, to blind the minds of the dumb, right? All saying, oh, well, it provides reminders, navigation support, health monitoring. Yeah, but it's tracking you. And ultimately, he wants that technology within you. Because, look, you can still take this off, right? You can still remove it. You can throw it away, so forth and so on. It says one of the standout aspects of this technology is its ability to learn from user behavior over time. So now it's going to learn you, right? So now you become a slave to this device, right? It says by adapting to individual preferences and routines, right? And people are already doing it in a sense with these Apple Watches. It detects when your heart rate goes up. It detects when you're working out, how many steps you've taken, so forth and so on. But that's not in you yet, right? You could take off that Apple Watch. It still has to be charged. What happens when you become the charger, right? When your body becomes the battery. It says by adapting to individual preferences and routines, the device promises a highly customized experience that could redefine personal assistance. We wanted to create something that feels like a natural extension of the user, right? And this is all going to be, easily eaten up by the public due to what? Accessibility, due to, making things, it's easier. I can't think of the word right now, but making it not accessible. Basically making you lazy. I can't think of the word. Lord will, it comes back to me. It says, by adapting to individual preferences and routines, the device promises a highly customized experience that could redefine personal assistance. We wanted to create something that feels like a natural extension of the user, not just another gadget. Beyond personal convenience, the B wearable also raises questions about the future of AI integration in everyday objects. As technology continues to evolve, such devices could pave the way for smarter homes, workplaces, and public safety, or public spaces, potentially reshaping social interactions, right? So E is throwing all these things out, these incentives like, oh, it's going to make it better for you, right? Promising you a better future, ultimately. Hey, and that's one of the lies that E is going to tell you in order for you to accept that MOTB. Hey, well, by taking this, you get these benefits. This resource becomes readily accessible unto you. Hey, it cuts out this wait period, right? Oh, you don't have to worry about, getting caught up with this paperwork. These are the ways that he's going to push it to the public. Also by what? Getting your favorite celebrities, whether it be basketball players, or anybody in that sports world. Your favorite comedians or what's the word? Influencers, right? He's going to get all these people whom he's controlling in the palm of his hands to push this agenda, man. Right? Now it's convenient. Convenience is going to kill a lot of people, quote unquote, right? Quote unquote convenience. Right? It says the wearables design prioritizes user comfort. Matter of fact, let's grab this precept coming from the book of 2 Corinthians. The 2 Corinthians 9. Oops. Second Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. Ooh. Let's read it in the NLT. It says, when you forgive this man, I forgive him too. And when I forgive whatever needs to be forgiven, I do so with Yahushai's authority for your benefit, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Right? So when you read that in the KJV, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. When you go into this word devices, G3540 says his mental perception and evil purpose, that which thinks, the mind, thoughts, or purpose. Right? Devices. Right? His schemes, his plans. Matter of fact, let's go into the book of it's 1144. Call Allah and Yahabashim al-Shai. We're gonna go into the book of 2nd Esdras 13, verse. It says 2nd Esdras. Sirach 13. This Sirach 13. I'm gonna start here at 4. It says, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. Right? If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not be sorry for it. If he have need of thee, right? Because Esau needs physical bodies in order to put these devices or the MOTB within, right? It says, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what one is thou? So showing you how this devil moves, right? Sirach 12 and 10 tells us what? Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at thy last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent, or bitten with a serpent, Slakia, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So there it is. Slakia. There it is. Ooh, Slakia, I gotta read 16, man. I'm read down. It says, for a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee in a pit. Right? So him telling you all these sweet things about this new wearable technology, and then he's going to transfer into implantable technology. And he's going to tell you all the benefits of these things. And he's going to give hella TED Talks. It's going to be commercials. It's going to be social media posts. All these different things about the MOTB, man. Right? That's going to be him speaking sweetly, right? But in his heart, in his mind, he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. See, because you people are not going to realize that you giving in into this image of the beast and receiving of his MARK, you are now going to be judged by Yahweh Shemel Shai, which consists of thermonuclear destruction, man. That's not even to mention before that the grievous sore, right? It says he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood, because blood ain't enough for him. Right? It says the wearables design prioritizes users' comfort. Here it is. I'm trying to butter you up to get it with a sleek, minimalist aesthetic that blends effortlessly into the various lifestyle. Its battery life reportedly lasting up to 48 hours on a single charge, ensures that users remain connected without frequent interruptions for recharging. That in itself just sounds demonic, you know, because we understand that this is just a precursor to what's actually the actual plan, right? Oh, you don't have to charge it, right? That's an incentive for certain people. Oh, well, you telling me I ain't got to charge it? I can wear it for 2 days and it's still going to be good? Then it's going to be, oh, wait, I could just get it in my body and I'm just going to be good? That's how Jake is thinking, man. Right? Our priority is to build trust with our customers by ensuring their data remains secure and under their control. Meanwhile, AI is coming out at a rapid rate whose algorithms are just, what's the word? Basically for growing at exponentially, right? It's exponentially growing, you know, getting stronger and stronger, as Elder Gashawamba says, artificial idumia. And here it is. They want to build trust with you, man. Right? They want to build trust so that bond doesn't become broken. Here it is. However, the rise of AI wearables like B also sparks discussions about dependency on technology and the potential for over-reliance on automated systems. Now, let's get to this, right? Because they spoke about the dependence, right, and the trust. Well, we understand according to the scripture here in the book of Isaiah 36:6, where that trust is going to get you. It's Isaiah 36:6, and it reads, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him," right? So you're trusting in that staff of this broken reed, which represents what? A support system, right? It says on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. Right here it is. You're trusting within the system, putting your full faith into it. But it says it's a broken reed where if you lean, it will go into your hand. As the elder Shaquat here says, man, the devil always wants his money back. So you trusting within the system that Esau is giving you, expect for him to get it back in blood, man. You are now ownership. It's like you're now property of him. He owns you. See, because he's going to put the American people in straits. He's going to take away all your liberties. He's going to take away all your mirth, right? And he's going to take away your substance and your necessities to the point where you're begging him for a solution. Because he knows how you're going to react. Allow Wi-Fi to just go out. Allow the EMP to hit, man. People go without electricity. People are going to lose it. They're going to lose it. Allow him to just cut off social media, man. These women just going to start jumping out of buildings. Just offing themselves. And that's just social media. So watch what happens when your cars can't run. When your AC is cut off due to the electrical grid being shot. Right? When you can't get gas from the gas station. You know? When you can't turn on your stove. When you can't flush the toilet. You people have no idea what's coming your way. See, and that as far as us, just continue to be faithful and relying upon Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, we have to go through it, but our walk is different. We're not hopeless. Let's go into this other article. China begins experimenting with merger. Let's go into that word merger. Right, to merge. Right, and it's done by what? Gradualism. Merger. It says merger. Let's see, to merge. It says to sink or disappear. Immersion. Let's just get the regular definition. It says to join together, amalgamate, combine or cause to combine to form a single entity. To join together, right? So merging man with machine, transhumanism. China is aggressively advancing its artificial intelligence capabilities, focusing on a bold and secretive initiative to merge human and machine intelligence. This pursuit aims to give the nations like a competitive edge in the global AI race with brain-computer interfacing. This effort, shrouded in secrecy, involves non-therapeutic goals of cognitive enhancement. It says to create a cognitive merger between humans and machines, potentially eliminating the distinction between human and artificial intelligence, right? Basically saying that creation wasn't good enough, right? This goes back into 2 Thessalonians 2, right? And 4, it says, 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come and falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, Esau, Edom, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Lord, Yahweh, showing himself that he is a power. And that's that when we go into the book of Obadiah 1 and 8, and it reads, so like it. 3, it says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, right? Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So going back to that 2 Thessalonians 2, that's Esau's God complex, man. Basically saying, oh, creation isn't good enough. I can make man better. And I'm going to make him in my image. As in the book of Genesis in the beginning, how the scriptures tell us that the Elohim said it was good. Esau is like, nah, it's not good enough. I'm going to make it good. I'm going to make it perfect. By merging my technology with man, then I create the super being, right? This is part of his artificial immortality, which ultimately he wants for the elites and everybody else to just be slaves under that system. But nevertheless, man, this is how this devil is moving. See, and you speak this into the world, and this is why, we can't have, regular conversations, man, because the things in which we are meditating about and really, what's the word? That we really care about, the people of the world think we're bugged out speaking like this. But it's because they're completely blinded to everything that's happening. They're too busy scrolling on TikTok. They're too busy focused on the next allegation or scandal or whatever Esau is popping up within the news to distract them from the real events that are occurring within the world, man. Right? It says you have to add modules to it. See, he wants to make sure that he can update the new human, so to speak, right? Just like you update your phone, he wants to do that into man, right? He wants to put his software and hardware within you, right? Because the elect are programmed through the software of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Which is ultimately the spirit. But Esau wants to put that hardware, that physical device within you, right? Says these pathways includes brain-computer interfaces that could, for instance, allow a person to compose an email simply by thinking about it. Such technology aims to create a cognitive super soldier blending human cognitive abilities with machine precision. Right? Continuing. I'm just getting the point. The focus on human-machine integration could provide China with a unique edge, potentially reshaping the balance of power in AI-driven technologies, right? It says, as China pushes forward concerns about privacy, security, and ethical implications grow, the integration of human and machine intelligence raises questions about dependency on technology and the potential for authoritarian control, especially given China's civil military fusion laws, which mandate that companies share data with the state. Hey, well, E is doing the same thing here, right? Can't leave without getting some Revelation 13:16. And it reads, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, and free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You got to get into this word, man. Mark charagma, right? G5480 says a stamp or imprinted marked thing branded, carved, sculptured, graven of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand is the badge of the followers of the anti-anointed. And we understand the scriptures say there are many antichrists or many anti-Hamashiachs, right? But this is a physical mark, something that's branded, something that's graven into you. And it's going to go into the word karax, which is going to be the tool used to deliver this device. Pale State Palisade, which is in the shape of your modern day what? Syringe, right? Now, goes into what? The idea of scratching, sharpening to a point, which is that device, man. That syringe. Now it's going to get into the word graphos, right? Which is the information stored within this device. To give information, to fill with writing, right? Records, to record, right? It's very simple. Very simple, man. And we're going to get into this word stigma as well. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right? Chi-Psi stigma. We're going to get into this word stigma. Right? It says a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, the slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. So you receiving that device or showing that you belong to Esau, Edom, and you're abandoning Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And because of that, the Lord has a judgment for you, right? It says what master or general they belong to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. Basically to show forth what? Worship, right? Or ownership. Mark incised or punch for recognition of ownership. Scar of service. This is what it's boiling down to, man. You don't have to believe it, but you're going to see it, right? So that's the point. A is starting with things like bracelets, wearable tech. Then E is going to say it ain't enough. Those things are hackable. Then it's going to be what? In you. Internal. Ain't no taking it out and then repenting of it. Once you take it, that's your ass. So that's the point. Just want to bring forth this lesson to the body. A Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harakaha Kodash. A double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yakim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.